In this video, I'm gonna simulate a bunch of natural disasters in LEGO. I used fire, a volcano, a meteor shower, a blizzard, and more. To do this, first I'll build various disaster-friendly LEGO sets. Then I'll put these 3 guys on them to see if they'll be able to survive the hell I have prepared for them. Next, we'll simulate various natural disasters, from classic, such as a deadly tornado or flood, to the most destructive ones, such as a radioactive disaster. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna drop a huge block of ice with a LEGO ship inside from like 200 feet. Let's see which natural disaster will leave our LEGOs untouched. For our next disaster, we'll need a leaf blower. It can literally mimic a hurricane, so let's test it on our minifigs. Yep, they need a house to survive, just like the 3 little pigs. So I assigned sticks, wood, and bricks to each of them, and they have to build a house in under 1 minute. Starting off with Jack, and he finished on time, so let's test it. Since the house is made of sticks, I'm more surprised that the hot dog survived. Anybody got a tissue? Oh, crap. Well, I looked for a plunger. Let's proceed to Tony building his house made of wood. I know I'm a skilled carpenter because I built a home in your heart. So let's just find out how strong that home is. It's a bit sturdier, but it literally took just a few seconds longer before all the pieces flew away. And as the smartest guy in the room, Dave is building his house with bricks. It even has a nice roof and a chimney. The question is, will it hold or will it fold? Hell! Dave is literally blown away by how strong his house is. Yeah, this one is indestructible. For our next disaster, I borrowed a huge fish tank and built a full ski resort on one side of it. Complete with a ski lift that leads to a huge slope for the guys to ski on. Cozy restaurants for them to stuff themselves with food after a full day of skiing, and most importantly, girls, so that Tony can show his riz. While our crew is having a wonderful time, I have a different plan for them. I will simulate a flood. Because let's be real, water can also be a bitch. So I will slowly fill the opposite side of the ski resort with water. And now all we need to do is just wait till it breaks. Oh, damn, guys, that's a lot of water. See, the sand starts to break. When it reaches the top, it'll flood everything. Down, damn, down. The power of water is unleashed. Tony back down Michael style. There's quite a nice jacuzzi here. Wow, that's like the most mess I've made since I was 4.
Oh my god, guys, it'll be a disaster to clean it all.
At least there's a hot dog for Jack. Another disaster on my list is a man-made one. Some very bad people can dump radioactive waste into a lake, turning what was once an ordinary boat trip into a deadly disaster. So I simulated this using acetone, which makes Legos melt. And I feel like I'm one of those bad people right now. Oh yeah, he's literally so drenched already, so now I'm just gonna wait for him to melt. Oh my, I think he just turned into this guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, what if we scoop him out and check up the damage? You can't even recognize him anymore. He turned into this sticky goo. It's kind of gross. Oop, there goes his head. Wait, what if it tastes good? No, it does not taste good. But the coolest disasters, in my opinion, are volcanoes. Oh, God! Because let's face it, a huge mountain that shoots melted rocks 1,000 feet into the air is just neat. So I built a volcano out of construction foam, and underneath it, I built a Minecraft village. Then I loaded the volcano with slime, and yeah, guys, now it can erupt at any moment. But while we are still waiting for the eruption, I will populate this village with Dave, Jack, and Tony, and let them do the usual Minecraft stuff. Okay, so the volcano is ready to burst. So it's time to come up with a plan on how to survive a volcano. Okay, so what's the plan? Yeah, what's the plan? Run! Okay, so Tony decides to build a wall to protect himself. Dave mines a really tall tower. And Jack just climbs a tree.
Say what? Damn, that volcano's starting to bubble.
And that's an eruption, guys. Hey, it honestly looks like when I was 4 and had snot all over my Lego. Okay, it seems that wall worked well for Tony, and Dave is safe, but Jack... And guys, just don't do this at home, because the slime sticks pretty much permanently to the Lego ship. And if you guessed that we're gonna simulate all sorts of freezing natural disasters,
Freezing?
you're wrong, partially. Because apart from freezing it in a huge block of ice, we're also gonna drop it from like 200 feet. But first things first, let's build this thing. This set is actually really huge for its price. It's like 3 feet long and comes with a helicopter and a bunch of minifigures that we don't really need. since we have the guys. Okay, so first, let's test if it even floats. And I've got a sink for that. Oh, crap, it doesn't even fit. But as a Lego master, I always come up with solutions. So I got this inflatable pool from our garage, and now we can test it. Oh, damn, it really floats like a greatest of all time. So now you can go on a trip down memory lane and simulate a tsunami on it. Okay, it floats, but it's not tsunami resistant. But you can still bathe in it, like in the good old days. Next, I simulated an ice storm using snowballs. And honestly, I thought it would hold better. Something's telling me our captain is jealous of the Titanic's captain right now. But to really simulate an Arctic vibe, I'll put the ship into a freezer for a thick minute. I can't really fit it in. And after waiting for a while, boy, I like what I see here. I put the ship into literally the biggest ice block I could, and let's just hope it'll freeze in one piece. Ah, damn, it cracked. But now we actually have a little bit of a Titanic situation here, and Jack is trapped in ice like the last Avatar. What about a rescue operation using different tools? Ice is harder than I thought, so I did a brain move and connected the minifig to a spray. Now he could legit fart with fire. And yes, I decorated a flamethrower as a farting minifigure. Go comment about it. Ouch, damn, it's hot, guys, I swear. But I still want to drop this set from like 200 feet, so I created version 2 of the huge block of ice. It looks illegally awesome, guys. And since it's as heavy as your mom, I also got a cool whip to carry it. So I went and found the highest point near me, and now I'm ready to drop it from like 200 feet. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! I'm honestly surprised by how strong Lego is. The ship is pretty intact, although I dropped it from like 200 feet, and the guys are also fine. So let's continue with the next disaster. For our next disaster, I built a prehistoric jungle and populated it with the guys and dinosaurs. Anyway, what I built here is not just the dinosaur era, but the exact moment when dinosaurs went extinct. So to simulate it, I bought firecrackers, and I bought a lot of them. So let's go outside where it's nice and safe and freezing cold. And let's test one firecracker first. Okay, just a small dent. I don't think the dinosaurs would have died if meteors looked like this. So let's step it up a notch and use the whole pack of them. Yummy. So let's just fire them up. Oh, sheesh, that piece just went flying. What? They're all still pretty intact. Okay, I think it counts as a disaster. Next, we're gonna expose Tony to some real heat. Since he thinks of himself as a hot guy, I'm gonna simulate a heat wave using this heat gun. And at first, it seems like nothing's really happening to him. But just look how satisfyingly he's melting after a couple of seconds. Damn, he's so hot, he's a literal babe magnet at this point. Now that's what I call love. And what about fire? Fire can be pretty disastrous. So I'm gonna build a fire station and give Dave a motorcycle. And he's immediately off on his first mission to save the forest from a fire that I will simulate using a blowtorch. Please don't do this at home, guys. I'm actually outside and taking a lot of safety measures. Guys, look how that tree literally turned to ashes. Oh dang, Dave sucks at firefighting. And those hand drops. A man is getting barbecued in a Lego forest. Build a rescue helicopter. Fly away and take the balloon full of water. And off to the rescue we go. Release the water. Whoa. I accidentally simulated a tsunami. And I think I overcooked him a bit.